Beings wander in samsara because of not having seen the true nature. All that is necessary, all that is necessary is to recognize natural presence, which each one of us can do right here, right now. It's not far, it's not distance, it's not like we have to absolve millions of years of our personal karma. And I mean, that will happen naturally as we recognize the true nature, but all that is necessary is to recognize natural presence. There are no faults to be eliminated, nor qualities to be added to this natural primordial presence. It's a little bit hard to sense the liberating quality until it starts really coming online, where the attention is resting enough and the belief systems have relaxed enough to allow some kind of devotion to something other than the arrogance of the intellectual mind. One begins to experience, I'll be damned. That's totally gone. That's totally gone. That's totally gone. You're doing nothing. You're abiding as what you always are and always have been. Again, please hear me. I'm not denying I'll just read something that came through. Resting as presence, not with presence, not in presence, as presence. And then abiding or remaining or staying still as the presence. Then it moves as expressive reality. But we're in deep communion with Source as it moves. So the divine impulse lives itself, dances itself, and the appearance is the way. But it's not the way in the sense of I strongly believe in this appearance and I identify with it and I'm a victim of it and I must fight against it or kill it or deny it, or that's just all indulgence and or bypassing. Rather, it's a welcoming, a kindness, a gentleness, and understanding, where uncaused love at the heart, the center of true nature, reveals itself to reinterpret, redeem, and reconcile the appearance, return it to love. But we have to be willing to look through and beyond the devotion, this habit that we all have been, that we've all inherited, of seeing everything as either good or bad, good or evil, right or wrong. It's an appearance. And we have this sense, it's noble, it's been inherited, it's magnetic, that if we don't stand against what is wrong, then all hell will break loose. But guess what? All hell has broken loose. And we have to stand for what we're for and what we actually are inherently and naturally and divinely. I hope so. who knows how it will reveal. As one becomes really devoted to the moment, I mean, like solidly standing this, Thich Nhat Hanh, this moment, best moment, present moment, this moment, best moment, present moment. This is not from somebody who, has had nothing but privilege. This is from Thich Nhat Hanh, somebody who walked through the killing fields and was tortured and his family was murdered and the whole thing. This moment, best moment, present moment, this moment, best moment, present moment. Here we are. And develop this capacity to listen to something other than the narrative, the inspiration, the wisdom, the depth of true nature as it naturally, inherently takes care of itself. I mean, it can begin to sound like magical thinking, like, what is she talking about? But it isn't magical thinking. My great-grandmother, I was very fortunate to know her, and she passed when I was, I think, like 17 years old or something. And she was a pioneer lady, she built a house and she used kerosene lanterns, of course, because that's what they used, because that's what you used to light your home. And I can remember her telling me at one point, I can't remember what I was talking to her about, but she said, "Hey, kid, now don't be scared of new things." She said, "I didn't want electricity in my house. I thought it was the devil. I wasn't going to let that come into my home because that's not anything I know anything about." And, it just looked magical and strange and right. But it isn't that electricity was absent. It's that electricity wasn't realized. There was no avenue for it, no wiring for it. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not that electricity was absent, not there. Electricity is, but there was no conscious availability. This is the same thing.